All right, we're going to be factoring trinomials in the form ax squared plus b equals c. The new today is that we're going to have a number in front of the x squared, okay? So we're just going to go to this one and do it. See what this one's like. We did this before, so this is no big deal. Multiplies to be x squared here is x and x, right? And what multiplies to be 18? Give me all the possibilities.
6 and 3,
Okay.
9 and 2, and 18 and 1.
Yes, now, we have to try all those, and those have to, in our case, make the diagonals become a 3. So it's going to be this one, right? So it's going to be 6 and a 3. Which one's going to be negative?
The 6.
The 6, okay? So our answer, we're going to write down here, is going to be the x minus 6 and x plus 3, okay? And I did something over here by writing all the factors or all the possibilities because this one was nice because you only have 2 things to choose from. You know that's going to become the 3. But when we get numbers in front of here, then it's going to make things a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this one. And so what makes 8? We're going to list out the possibilities to begin with.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
And 8 and 1.
And 8 and 1. And you need to, 8 and 1. And the possibilities to make 3 over here are 3 and 1. Okay? So we are going to, you got to choose, first of all, you know how the diagonals work. But we have more possibilities now to make this 2. And it's not going to be as easy as looking. So
this one will make
you want to do this one?
Yeah.
So you want to do 2x and 4x. And then you want, where do you want the 3 and the 1 to be? Because it'll matter now. If I put the 3 on the top of the 3 on the bottom.
Well, then I don't want this one then.
You don't want the 2 and the 2 and the 4. You want the 8 and the 1. Let's just try it. 2x and 4x, okay? We're going to put the 3 and the 1. And are we going to be subtracting to make that or adding?
Oh, wait. You're going to well, either way it's going to make 1.
Well, that has to make a negative 3. So one of these has to be negative.
So this is going to be... This one's going to be negative.
You want this to be negative. Okay. So when I do the diagonals, I'm going to get 2x and negative 12x.
That's not right.
That's not going to work. Okay, so but if we switch and put a 1 and a 3 here, will that work? And one of them has to be negative. You tell which one you want to be negative.
The 1.
The 1. Okay. So here it's going to be 6x. And here it's going to be negative 4.
That still doesn't work.
What does that make?
Negative 10.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I mean 2.
2, and that's what we want. It did work. So this time, you know how we switch things around? You'll have to, if you put the 3 and the 1 in there, it might actually work, but switched around. So now we have our answer of 2x minus 1 and 4x minus 3. Okay, all right. So let's try another one. All right, so this time we got, what makes 6x?
2 and 3. Or 6 and 1.
And I'm just writing them there just so we can visually prepare ourselves that if 2 and 3 don't work, we'll try 6 and 1. Or we can do it the other way around. And the only thing that makes 3 is 3 and 1, so that's nice. So which one do you want to choose first, the 2 and the 3 or the 6 and the 1?
Let's do 6 and the 1.
Okay, so we'll go 6x, and we could write 1x or just x. Where do you want the 3 to be, up the top or the bottom?
The top.
So we'll go 3x, choose 3 and 1. And is it going to be, one going to be negative and positive, or are they going to be...
Right, one's going to be negative.
Okay, which one do you want them to be negative?
1, I guess.
1? Okay. So if we try this, this is going to become 6x.
Wouldn't it be negative, though?
Negative, very good, very good. And this is going to be 3x. And so what does that make?
That's not right. It's going to make negative 3x.
That's true. It's not going to work because we want the 7, right? Okay, so if we try again, instead of the 1 and the 3, maybe we go 1 and 3.
Oh! Okay.
Now,
and then one of them has to be negative.
That's right.
So let's just do the 1.
The 1, okay. This is going to become 18. I don't even have to try this one because that'll be -1, and I know for sure that's not going to work.
That's not good.
Okay, so it must not be 3 and 1 is the only thing to choose from. So it must not be.
Yeah, it's going to be the 2 and the 3.
It can't be the 6, so it must be the 2 and the 3. So we'll go the 2 and the 3. All right, now we know 3 and 1, but we don't know where. 3 on the top or 3 on the bottom?
3 on the bottom.
One has to be negative in one of them.
-3.
-3. Okay, so this is going to become
-6.
-6 and +3.
That still isn't
That doesn't
right.
work. Okay, so
-1 and negative.
So if we put this here and this here, what does that do?
That makes.
This makes 9.
And that makes 2. And if we did a -1, that would make a -2, and that would make 7.
And do we want a +7 or a -7?
Oh, a -7.
So I did this. Oops. So we had 9x and 2x. Which one of these? We want a -7 to end with. So which of these has to be negative?
The 9.
The 9. For the 9 to be negative, what has to be negative up here?
The 3.
The 3. Okay. So 2x minus 3 and 3x plus 1. These are going to be a little more trial and error, okay?
Yeah.
But there's a procedure. You know the procedure of checking the diagonals for the middle terms. You've done that before.
Yeah.
It's just now with this first term in front, with having it all, it's going to take a little while for you to get that. So we just have to make sure that you do that. Let's try one more, okay? What are the possibilities for 9?
3 and 3 and 9
Okay.
and 2 and 2 and 4.
Now there's more possibilities for even the last term.
Oh boy.
Okay, so what do you want to try first?
Let's do 3 and 3 and I don't know. 4 and 1, I guess.
Okay, you want the 4? In this case, since it's both 3s, we don't really matter, right?
Right.
So the 4 and the 1. Which one do you want? Are they going to be both negative, both positive, or
One's going to be negative.
they're going what?
One is going to be negative.
One
of them is going to be
Well,
negative.
it has to multiply to be a +4.
Oh, so it doesn't have to be.
So are they going to be? So are they going to be both negative or both positive?
Both negative.
How do you know?
Because no,
You're right. It is both negative. But how do you know?
because negative and a negative make a positive.
That and then but so does a positive and a positive make a positive.
But you have to end up.
But you have to have a negative 15.
Yeah.
Very good.
I
Very
was
good.
starting
Very
to
good.
confuse myself.
Very good. Okay, so this is going to be 12x.
Negative 12x.
Negative 12x. I got to write little down here.
Oh, and -3. That'll
negative
make a
3.
-15.
Yes, it will.
First try.
Woohoo! Good job.
That was
so we're
just
gonna
lucky.
have yes. Sometimes that happens. 3x minus 4 and 3x minus 1.
Because I had no idea that I was going to measure that.
There we go.
Okay, it's just going to be a lot of figuring out which numbers go.
Right. So you know the procedure, and now it's just going to be try this one, see if it works. Nope. Try this one, see if it works. Try this, see if it works. Okay.
Right.
All right. We're done.